Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new live stream. This is Tausif Anam. Welcome to my channel. This channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. So thank you all for being here. I see people are tuning in. Journey to Justice is here. Hello. Thank you for coming. Jacob is here. Jacob, welcome. Anyone who's here for the first time, please introduce yourself in the live chat window. And as many of you may already know, I do pay close attention to the live chat window, and I try to respond to your questions and comments. Okay. So let's see. Let's see who's here. By the way, my friends, some of you may have seen this, that I had started a live stream. This was earlier in the evening. I had started a live stream, and then it was actually a test. So just to give you a recap, I had over a dozen guests on my channel. This is going back to June, July, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I had guests on my channel, Republican leaders, people who are very much active in the Republican Party, as well as conservative elected officials, candidates. So I had more than, I think I had 13 guests total, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 12, maybe 13. And so I have not done a joint live stream in a while. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I think, I forget the exact date, but, in the recent past, I tried doing a live stream with a guest, but for some reason, there was such a glitch, a technical glitch, that we could not go live. Okay, so we were in the preview mode. My guest was there. I was there. We were in the preview mode, but as soon as I clicked go live, it would show an error. Okay, so we couldn't go live. And then after trying for a few times, we decided that we're going to reschedule that. So I was planning on having my guest, do a live stream with me. So I wanted to bring the guest who I could not do the live stream with previously. I wanted to bring him on my channel for a live stream this evening. Now, before trying to go live with my guest, I tried to do a test run. And what I found out is that it's not working. I don't know what's going on, what kind of technical glitch it is. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, I just couldn't. I mean, this joint live stream feature, so having a guest, you do a co-stream, that did not work out. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I'll try to figure it out. And so when you saw me, some of you saw me going live, and there were two screens. It was a split screen. It was just me trying to do a test run to figure out if we can do a joint live. It didn't work out, so I informed my guest that we'll try it at a later date. So that's just an introduction about what happened earlier in the evening, in case, because I know there were people who tuned in, and you were probably wondering, like, what's going on. So that was it. I was trying to do a joint, like a test run for a joint live stream before doing the actual joint live stream, but it didn't work out. So that plan has been postponed until further notice. Okay, so my friends, there's a lot to discuss today. As you can tell by the title of this live stream, does Tim Walz want AOC to be the Speaker of the House? Isn't that an interesting question? Like, does Tim Walz want AOC to be the Speaker of the House? Okay. Well, I'm going to get to that. We will have a poll question. So for anyone who loves answering polls, we're going to have a poll question here. So stay tuned for that. Let's see who's here. Journey to Justice is here. Jacob, Mayo, Amanda is here. John Drake, Min, yeah, I can't pronounce that name. Minn. Anyway, there's another viewer. Is it Justa? Maybe. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Claudia Greenwood is here. Claudia, good to see you. And there are others. Okay, Chris Hawkins, Ishak, Gerlina is here. Wonderful. Okay, so we will have a poll question. I'm going to take a minute to write down that question. It's going to be an interesting one, okay? And I want to know your opinion, so wait for the poll question. By the way, my friends, you gotta hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you have not done so already, and hit the like button. Hit the like button, my friends. Let's see who's here. Okay. All right, hold on. Poll question coming. Hold on. Okay. The question is, do you think that the Republicans will maintain the majority in the United States House of Representatives? Okay, I want to know your thoughts on this. I think that the Republicans will maintain the majority in the U.S. House of Representatives, but I want to hear from you. We have the majority right now. The question is, are we going to maintain the majority? Are we going to keep the majority? Or will the Democrats regain the majority? That's the question. And I want your answer. There are some viewers here writing Harris 2020. Ishaq Hassan writes Harris 2024. Okay, Ishaq, if that's what you want, if that's what you believe in, that's your decision. But you know what? I already voted, Ishaq. I already voted. Who did I vote for? Do you know? I voted for Donald J. Trump. All right. Okay. All right, my friends. I'm going to go into the discussion. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Okay? Support this channel, my friends. I need your support. You can support this channel. You can help this community grow. This community is growing. You can make it grow even more. Okay? Help this community grow, my friends. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, so my friends, the Democrats are dreaming. They are dreaming during the day. They are dreaming at night. They are dreaming while playing video games. You heard that right. The Democrats are dreaming while playing video games. They just keep dreaming. Democrat Tim Walz is dreaming of gaining majority. He's dreaming of Democrats gaining majority in the U.S. House of Representatives, which is why I asked this question in the poll. Do you think that the Republicans will maintain the majority in the U.S. House of Representatives? Because Democrat Tim Walz, he's dreaming that the Democrats will regain the majority in the House. I don't think the Democrats will win the House. It's not going to happen, but that's what Tim Walz hopes for. Well, he can keep on hoping. He can keep on dreaming. Okay, nothing wrong with that. He has the right to dream. He has the right to hope. He can do it. But I think that the Republicans will maintain the majority in the House. I think the Republicans will maintain the majority in the House. Okay? Let's see. Oh, Ishak writes, Democrats will. Someone's saying fake American accent. What does that even mean? I don't know. Maybe I'll just disregard those comments. Haters can hate. Some people, they just come here to make fun of me. To those people, I would say just, make better use of your time. Do something productive. Either participate in this conversation, make it a constructive conversation, have some participation, meaningful participation. Otherwise, go do something else. If you don't like my accent, why are you hanging out here? If you're hanging out here, you definitely like my accent, right? Right? Otherwise, why would you be here? So anyway, message for those who are here to cause disturbance. Okay. Amanda likes my accent. Amanda likes it. Heather is asking, Republican channel? No, this is not a Republican or a Democrat channel. This channel is about the truth. This channel is about the facts. This channel is for freedom-loving people who care about this country, okay? Who care about this world, We want the United States to be a peaceful and prosperous country, but we also want peace around the world, right? Which is one of the reasons why I support Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump will keep America strong, and he will make America strong again and safe again and great again, but he will also play a leadership role in ensuring peace around the world. So this channel is about freedom-loving people who want peace and prosperity. Okay? All right. Let's see. Amanda writes, I'm so happy we have Trump. Absolutely. A viewer named Gary, or is it Jerry? Gary doesn't like Trump. Okay, Gary, that's okay. You don't like Trump? Gary doesn't like Trump. I'm guessing Gary loves inflation, okay? If you love inflation, then you don't like Trump, okay? Because with Kamala, you're going to get inflation. Lots and lots and lots of inflation, okay? I mean, the prices are going to go up so high that you can't even imagine. Okay, so if that's what you like, Gary, if you like inflation, if you like skyrocketing prices, if you love $10 per gallon gas, then Kamala is your candidate. Okay, all right. Let's see who else is here. By the way, if you are here for the first time, please subscribe. A viewer is writing, stop interfering because you're not a journalism. You are not a journalism? Am I reading that sentence correctly? You are not a journalism. What does it mean? You are not a journalism? It seems like I really don't know English. If that's an English sentence, then I have no idea. Okay, I gotta go learn English again. You are not a journalism. I'm not saying I am a journalism. I don't know what that means. Anyway, it's just all right. Okay, let me move forward. Okay. I'm not a journalism, friends, just so you know. I'm not a journalism. Okay. All right. So, my friends, Democrat Tim Walz is dreaming that the Democrats will gain majority in the House of Representatives. Well, Tim Walz can continue to dream. He can continue to dream as much as he wants, okay? Uh, Nothing wrong with that. But the Democrats are not going to win the House majority. So yesterday, this is Sunday. Not this, like I'm talking about Sunday. This is Monday right now. Yesterday, Sunday, Democrat Tim Walz and AOC, you know who AOC is, right? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Okay? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Democrat Tim Walz and Democrat AOC, they had a live stream gaming session. Can you believe that? They had a gaming session. They played games online. Okay? I thought Tim Walz would be like out and about campaigning and staying busy, but he was in front of the computer. He was playing games. Okay? This is like teenager Tim Walz. All right, that's okay. So then I read a little bit more about this, and I learned that this is a strategy by the Democrats to draw the attention of the young male voters. Okay? Amanda writes, game over. Yeah, they're playing video games, and Amanda is saying game over. Game over, Democrats. Really, after the rally yesterday that Trump had at the Madison Square Garden, it really is game over. It's game over for the Democrats. It really is. Mike is writing, your analysis is shallow. Mike, I haven't given my analysis yet. What are you saying, shallow? Okay, anyway, Mike, you're entitled to your opinion, you know? You are entitled to your opinion, Mike. Amanda writes, Tucker Carlson had the best speech. I missed Tucker Carlson's speech. So I'm going to have to listen to it again. But I listened to Trump's speech, obviously. I discussed it. I had a live stream last night after the rally, and I discussed Trump's speech. So this appears, this video game playing session, okay, between Tim Walz and AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. This appears to be a strategy by the Democrats to draw the attention of the young male voters. Okay. I mean, the Democrats think then that in order to gain the attention of the young male voters, they have to have a video game session, a live video game session. My friends, let me say a few things. First of all, there's nothing wrong with playing video games, okay? Many people play video games. When I was a kid, I used to play video games, okay? When I became a teenager, maybe in my early teens, I played video games. But in my later teens, I did not, and I never did anymore, okay? But I understand people play video games. I have, former classmates who are, they are in their 30s. They still play video games. They like it. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? This is a free country. People can do whatever they want. There's nothing wrong with video games. But to think that, as candidates are campaigning for the most important election of our lifetime, if Democrats think that a live video game session would help them draw the attention of young male voters, then the Democrats don't have an understanding of the society. They don't. Okay? They don't. If I am a video game player, if I play video games, let's say I love playing video games and I play video games, half hour, an hour a day, whatever it may be. Okay? If if the politicians who are trying to earn my vote, if they think that they would use a live video game session to get my attention, then really I'm not going to take those candidates seriously. I won't. And I'm just speaking in general terms. And I don't know of any other political candidate who used live streaming video gaming session to draw attention of the young male voters. Okay? I mean, really, I mean, this is, once again, playing video games is fine. That's a totally different topic. But when we are talking about such an important election, if those people, like if the vice presidential candidate is thinking that, and you know, he's not a young guy. He's not. Tim Walz is not a young guy. So he is thinking that he's going to use the live video game session to draw the attention of young male voters. I mean, the Democrats really don't understand the electorate. You know what the young male voters are doing? The young male voters are trying to obtain education. They're going to school, they are trying to get an education. They are trying to get some training for the job market. They are looking for jobs. They are trying to get a promotion and make advancement in their career. You know, white collar workers, blue collar workers, doesn't matter. The young male voters, they are looking for economic opportunity. They are looking for work. They are looking for a career pathway. They are looking to make enough money so that they can save some funds to make a down payment on a house. The young male voters are looking to buy their first house. The young male voters are looking to buy a reliable vehicle, and they are looking for, you know, auto insurance premiums that they can afford. Okay, the young male voters are trying to find a safe community where they can raise a family, you know, get married, have kids, raise a family. So the young male voters, yes, young male voters, do they play video games? Yes, some of them do, some of them don't. But video games should not be the method for political candidates to try to draw attention of the young male voters. Does it make sense to you what I'm saying? You know, I've been talking for a while, but does it make sense? I mean, can you imagine how stupid Tim Walz thinks that people are? Okay, Tim Walz thinks that we, the American people, we are stupid. Okay, we're stupid. That guy, Lazy Tim, Lazy Tim doesn't have any good policy ideas. He doesn't have any good policy proposals. He doesn't have, any kind of, legislation that he could say that he would support or anything like that. So he's trying to use video games to draw the attention of the young male voters. Okay? So, I mean, my friends, share with me your thoughts. Whatever I'm saying, does it make sense to you? RJ says, speak the truth, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me see. Let me know if you agree with me. Claudia agrees with me. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you so much. If Tim Walz really cares about the people, if he really cares about the young male voters, then he should come up with some policy ideas to make, to combat inflation, to make groceries affordable again, to make buying a house easier and more affordable. He should, I mean, he should come up with some policy ideas that the young male voters would say, yeah, that's a good policy idea. I really think it's going to help us, the young folks, find a nice career pathway. I mean, really, it is so ridiculous that Tim Walz, Lazy Tim, he thought that he could do a live video game session with AOC and that way he can draw the attention of the young male voters and get some votes. I mean, what a ridiculous, I don't want to use any harsh language, okay? So I'm trying to find the right word, but I'll just say it. It's just a stupid idea. It is an absolutely stupid idea what Tim Walz did, okay? By the way, doesn't matter to me because I'm a Trump supporter and I voted for Donald J. Trump. I already voted. Okay, I already voted. DP writes, when did Tim Walz play video games? Well, he had a live video game session with AOC. Okay? Word is saying Tossif deserves your like. Thank you. Please like this video. Okay, Heidi Smith is here. Hello, Heidi. DP writes, I need to see this. Okay. I mean, can you trust somebody like Tim Walz as your VP if he thinks that getting the attention of young male voters, to get the attention of young male voters, he has to play video games? I mean, how serious is this guy? How serious is this guy? I mean, we are talking about national security. We are talking about, homeland security. We're talking about how do we address the crisis at the border? How do we deport the criminal illegal aliens? How do we, lower the price of gas? How do we lower the price of groceries? How do we, ensure that the supply chain is smooth and strong? How do we help the manufacturing sector? How do we create more jobs? How do we create more opportunities for the young Americans? How do we make sure that we protect Social Security and Medicare for the senior citizens? How do we make sure that, we strengthen our ties with our international allies? How do we make sure that we have a strong military? How do we make sure that we strengthen our law enforcement agencies so that they can keep the communities safe? How do we combat, the drug traffickers? How do we combat the human traffickers? I mean, these are the things that the American people are talking about. These are the things that the American people are concerned about. These are the things that politicians should be addressing. But instead, Tim Walz, he thinks that he's going to play video games. And he expects the American people to vote for Tim Walz by watching this guy play video games. I mean, really, I'm trying to be nice, okay? I could say I could use some really strong language. I'm not going to do it, okay? I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to be nice, but really, this is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this should be the reason. This should be the reason why you don't vote for Tim Walz and the Kamala Harris ticket. Okay. Hold on, my friends. I gotta block someone here. Okay, I'm about to block someone here. This person. Okay. Yeah, a person named 8. Okay, just has been coming here and causing disturbance. Just blocked. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm going to come to my main point. By the way, 48 likes in 29 minutes. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Please like the video. Okay. Please like the video so that I can reach more people. Okay. So Tim Walz, don't vote for Tim Walz. Do not vote for Tim Walz. Reject the Kamala Tim Walz ticket, okay? Tim Walz thinks that he can play video games and draw the attention of young male voters. The young male voters are trying to build a productive life. They're trying to work hard. They're looking for economic opportunities. They're looking for prosperity. And Tim Walz thinks that Tim Walz can just play video games and draw the attention of young male voters. Okay? Ridiculous. So, my friends, I'm coming to my main point. The main point is, during that live streaming session with AOC, Tim Walz said, okay, and this is his quote. He said, "We are going to win the election and we are going to put a gavel in your hand in the House." This is what Tim Walz said to AOC. By the way, I gotta look at the live chat window. Hold on. There's a viewer named Tim Tims who says, "You are a crime against nature." What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. Hold on. I gotta look at this. Yeah, really, just doesn't make sense. Give me 1 second, my friends. Let me look at this. Okay, I'm gonna block this person named Tim Tims. Okay, I gotta block these people. Okay, blocked. I gotta block some individuals because they cause disruption here. We don't want them. We don't want disruption. Disagree with me all you want. No disruption. All right. Okay. Okay. So my friends, Swaggy is here. Hello, Swaggy. I'm seeing some comments and I'm laughing. I can't repeat all the comments I'm seeing, but some comments I'm just laughing. All right. So this is what Tim Walz said to AOC. He said, "We're going to win the election and we're going to put a gavel in your hand in the House." A gavel. A gavel. A speaker's gavel, it seems. So does Tim Walz want to make AOC the Speaker of the House? That's my question to you. Swaggy writes, "Hey Tossif, how are you doing tonight?" I'm doing well, Swaggy. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Thanks for being here. Please like this video. Mike writes, "Blue wave." Mike, you're saying blue wave, right? If you are saying blue wave, then you need to go to Florida, okay? Because Florida has nice beaches. And then if you really want to enjoy the ocean and enjoy some blue waves, you can enjoy the blue waves in Florida. You could also go to any other coastal state. But if you are seeing blue wave in terms of like Democrats winning elections, that's not going to happen. Okay? The blue waves, Mike, you are going to find blue waves. You go to Florida, okay? Go to Florida, get some blue waves. But if you are talking about the November 2024 election, then let me tell you that it's going to be a red wave, my friends. You got to write this. Red wave. Red wave. Do you agree that there's going to be a red wave in the November 2024 election? Let me know. Let me know, my friends. Jessica Andrew. Okay, Jessica Andrew is asking me a question. Jessica Andrew is asking why you are supporting Trump as an immigrant. Well, I'm supporting Trump as an immigrant because I am a legal immigrant and I'm a naturalized US citizen. So definitely I am supporting Trump, okay? Illegal immigrants, they love Kamala. Legal immigrants love Trump. Okay. Is there going to be a red wave? Lots of people writing. It's going to be a red wave. It's going to be a red wave in November 2024. It's coming up, my friends, just a few days to go. It's going to be a red wave. So, what does Tim Walz mean when he says we're going to win the election and we're going to put a gavel in your hand in the House? A gavel in AOC's hand in the House? So does Tim Walz want to make AOC the Speaker of the House? That's the question. Is Tim Walz suggesting that AOC could be the Speaker of the House? What is Tim Walz planning? Does he want to make AOC the Speaker of the House? Now, I am not sure how Hakeem Jeffries would feel about it. I'm not sure how Hakeem Jeffries is going to feel about the fact that Tim Walz may be thinking of making AOC the Speaker of the House. You know? Is Hakeem Jeffries going to like that, do you think? When Tim Walz says, we're going to put a gavel in your hand in the House, when he says that to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, how does Hakeem Jeffries feel about it? Do you know? How does he feel about it? Any ideas? I strongly believe that Hakeem Jeffries is the one dreaming of becoming the House Speaker someday. But here's the main point, my friends. I want you to focus on the main point. The Democrats will not win the House majority in the 2024 general election. They are not going to win. The Democrats will not win the House majority. I'm saying it live. You're listening to this. We got a few days to go, and you will find out. You will find out. The Democrats will not win the House majority. But coming back to Tim Walz, does Tim Walz want AOC to be the House Speaker? Is that what Tim Walz has in mind? Is that what he is secretly thinking, what he's planning? To support AOC for the position of the House Speaker? My friends, let me tell you, the Republicans are in a pretty good position to maintain the House majority. And not just to maintain the House majority, but to also gain new seats. Hold on, I gotta block somebody else here, I think. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so this person named Super Gamer, should I block Super Gamer? Super Gamer 5? Maybe just block him. All right. Super Gamer's blocked. Bye-bye, Super Gamer. Super Gamer probably didn't like it because Super Gamer, as the name says, probably likes playing video games, you know. But hey, listen, I'm not speaking against video games. Video games are fun. What I'm saying is, somebody who's running to be the VP shouldn't be using video games to reach voters. I mean, that is ridiculous. Okay? That is ridiculous. So yeah, Super Gamer probably wanted to play video games for Tim Walz. Who knows, right? I don't know who Super Gamer is. So I'm trying to understand what Tim Walz has in mind. I'm trying to understand that. Tim Walz He said, we're going to win the election and we're going to put a gavel in your hand in the House. This is something that he addressed at AOC. AOC. There are questions about what this gavel is. A gavel would most likely refer to the Speaker's gavel. That's the gavel that Speaker Mike Johnson now has. Okay? Okay, Jessica is writing, you guys will say video games are cool if Trump plays it. No, of course video games are cool. Of course video games are cool. And you know what, Jessica? Let me tell you this. And my friends, please listen to me as I say something to Jessica and let me know if you agree with me. If Donald Trump and Tim Walz ever played video games, let's say they play a game where they compete, like, I don't know, maybe a motor racing or something like that, or maybe soccer or basketball, whatever, like a competitive game. If Donald Trump and Tim Walz ever play video games, you know who's going to win? Trump's going to win. Trump's going to win. Trump is going to win. If Trump and Tim Walz play video games, Trump is definitely going to win. Do you agree with me? Tim Walz is not going to win. No chance. Okay? Trump will win the election, and if Trump plays video games, he's going to win in video games too. Okay? So many people agree with me. Absolutely. So, Tim Walz can play video games with AOC. Okay? They are both lightweight, right? But Trump is heavyweight. Okay? Trump is heavyweight. And he is going to win whether you talk about an election or whether you talk about video games. Trump is going to win, okay? All right. Lots of comments pouring in. This is awesome. I'm trying to read your comment. I mean, really, how about Tim Walz and Trump play golf? Can we see that? Can we see that? Tim Walz and Trump. What do you think would happen if they play golf? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Trump's going to win, right? I just blocked Angelo. Angelo is blocked. Okay? No tolerance for nonsense on this channel. Angelo blocked. All right. Okay. So my friends, as I was saying, what is this gavel? Because a gavel can mean a speaker's gavel. And so the question is Tim Walz making a promise? Is Tim Walz making a promise that he would make AOC the Speaker of the House if the Democrats win the House majority? Does Tim Walz have the authority to make that promise? Did he ask Kamala Harris what she thinks about this? I mean, Tim Walz did mention, we're going to put a gavel in your hands in the House. What gavel does that mean? I mean, just can you imagine AOC being the Speaker of the House? I am going to reassure you again that the Democrats will not win the House majority. But let's assume that Tim Walz, that the Democrats win and Tim Walz proposes that AOC should be the Speaker of the House. Can you imagine AOC as the Speaker of the House? A socialist person, somebody who believes in socialism. Can you imagine AOC being the Speaker of the House? A socialist Speaker of the House in the United States. Is it possible? It is unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So what did Tim Walz mean when he said that we're going to put a gavel in your hand in the House? What did he exactly mean? I'm trying to see some more comments here. Hold on. Okay. Okay, some people are saying that, Tim Walz didn't mean the speaker's gavel. Tim Walz. Okay, a viewer named Oporichito is writing, what would be your scam after the election? What a nasty comment. I mean, who's this person, Oporichito? Oporichito needs to go. Okay? I mean, where are you from, Oporichito? I'm going to block this guy. I mean, really, that's a direct insult. Somebody calling me a scammer, okay? Blocked. Blocked. No time for nonsense, okay? You can disagree with me, okay? But no insulting. And just, my friend, let's respect each other, okay? Let's treat each other with respect, okay? All right. Okay. Swaggy writes, no time for nonsense. Absolutely. That should be like my slogan, right? Yeah, that should be my slogan. No time for nonsense. How do you like that? No time for nonsense. That's pretty good, right? Do you like it? No time for nonsense. That should be like a tagline. Heidi Smith says, good slogan. Yeah, it is. Word writes, sounds great, I think. Swaggy writes, yes, sir, no time for nonsense. That should be the tagline, okay? Welcome to my channel. There's no time for nonsense. Let's talk about productive things. Let's talk about constructive things. Let's have a great discussion. Let's respect each other. Let's share our views and opinions. But there's no time for nonsense. I love it. I love it. Maybe that's what I should do. Like when I start the live streams, that's what I should say at the very beginning. No time for nonsense. All right. That's why I block people, because there's no time for nonsense. Okay. So some people are saying that a gavel doesn't necessarily mean a speaker's gavel. It could be a house, a committee chair's gavel. It could be a subcommittee chair's gavel. Maybe Tim Walz meant that he's going to give AOC a committee chairmanship, or maybe the chairmanship of a subcommittee. And maybe he's not talking about the Speaker of the House. Even then, the question is, why should Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez be the chairman of a committee in the House of Representatives? I mean, she's a socialist. The fact that she got elected somehow, okay, I mean, that's pretty unbelievable. Why would voters vote for a socialist? She doesn't believe in capitalism. So how did a socialist get elected? How did a socialist get elected? That's the question. And so if Tim Walz is thinking that he's going to give AOC a gavel, maybe not the speaker's gavel, but the gavel of a committee chair or a subcommittee chair, that is unbelievable. A socialist should not be the chair of a committee or a subcommittee. See, this is what happens. somebody called me a scammer. I blocked that person, and there's now a new individual. There's a different person who just came in and starts calling me a scammer. You know what that means? It's the same person. They have multiple YouTube channels, multiple YouTube accounts, and when I block them on one, they come and use the other one. Okay, I mean, these individuals, they have nothing good to do with their lives. They call me, they come here, they try to abuse, they try to use like horrible language, rude language, name calling, insulting, okay, calling me a scammer. And when I block one person, okay, that person goes and logs in using a different account and does the same thing again. So really, just, I mean, no time for nonsense, as I said. That's why, my friends, I keep telling you, hold on. Who's this person? A viewer named Saran Zaman is asking, are you from Bangladesh? I'm originally from Bangladesh. Okay, originally from Bangladesh, but I'm a naturalized US citizen. Okay? I hope that answers your question. All right. That's why, my friends, I keep asking for your support. Please like, please subscribe, and help me overcome all this hate. You know, you see people showing so much of hate. It's unbelievable. And so they are here to give my video thumbs down. That's why I'm requesting you all to give this video thumbs up. Okay? Give this video thumbs up. A viewer writes, vote all Dems. All right. Yeah. Anyone who says vote Dems or vote Walz or vote AOC or vote Kamala, what that means is, vote for more inflation. Okay. This is what it means. Okay. Voting for Democrats means voting for higher inflation and skyrocketing gas prices. Okay, voting for Democrats means voting for higher inflation and skyrocketing gas prices. I wrote that in the chat window. Lou writes, Patriots are all voting red. Absolutely. Absolutely. Patriots are all voting red. Vote red up and down the ballot. Because as I wrote, voting for Democrats means voting for higher inflation and skyrocketing gas prices. Keisha writes, vote blue. Oh, Keisha, I don't know what to say. If you want to vote blue, go do it, Keisha. If you love inflation, you can go ahead and vote blue, all right? All right, okay. I'm looking at some comments. By the way, so far tonight, we are 54 minutes into the live stream. More than 7,500 people have tuned in so far. So I truly appreciate all the support. So as I was saying, AOC, because she is a socialist, she doesn't deserve any committee chairmanship in the House, okay? And she definitely does not deserve to be the Speaker of the House. And she is not going to be the Speaker of the House because the Democrats will not win the House majority, okay? The Republicans will win the House majority. We already have the majority. We are going to hold on to the majority, and we're going to grow the size of the majority. Okay. But it is just shocking that Tim Walz thinks that AOC deserves the gavel. Okay? All right. Claudia Greenwood wrote what I am about to tell you, which is Trump will win. MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. Swaggy writes, AOC needs to be fired. You know, the voters in AOC's district, they need to fire AOC. By the way, more than 200 people watching right now. Viewer numbers are going up, my friends. Please keep liking the video. Help me get to 100. In the next 4 minutes, can I get 17 more likes? That'd be great. That'd be great. In the next 4 minutes, 17 likes. Sassy is here. Hello, Sassy. Sassy, please hit the like button. Okay? So, I mean, think about it. AOC is a defund the police advocate. AOC wants to defund the police. Kamala wants to defund the police. You know, that's why I think they are buddies, because they both want to defund the police. So AOC is a defund the police advocate. So why would a vice presidential candidate ever hint that a socialist could get a leadership position in the House? This is the Democratic Party right now, my friends. This is what the Democrats are up to. They want to put socialist AOC in charge of a committee, a subcommittee, or perhaps even the position of the House Speaker. This is unacceptable, and that's why we must reject the Democrats this November. Dana is here. Hello, Dana. Thank you for being here, Dana. Okay. Let's see. William Miller is here. Hello, William. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to hit the like button. In 2 minutes, can I get 10 more likes? Okay. So, I got to share some good news with you. The Democrats will not win back the House. And I know here in Wisconsin, we are in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. Here in Wisconsin, in terms of the House races, we the Republicans, we are in good shape. There's a seat that was held by a Democrat for many years, and it is finally in Republican hands. I'm talking about the 3rd Congressional District seat in Wisconsin. It is in western Wisconsin. In that seat, there was a Democrat for many, many years. But now we have Congressman Derek Van Orden. He's a Navy SEAL. He's in that seat. He's the congressman. He's running for re-election. And I think he will win. I think he will win. He does a great job for the district, and I think he will win. And I think that all our House incumbents will win re-election. Okay? So in Wisconsin, the incumbent Republican members of Congress, they are going to win, at the House. I shouldn't say Congress, because Congress means both House and the Senate. the incumbent Republican House members, okay, incumbent Republican House members in Wisconsin, incumbent Republican House members in Wisconsin will win re-election. There are 2 congressional seats that are held by Democrats in Wisconsin. Okay, let's see. Okay. A viewer is writing, "You will cry next week." A viewer has written that I will cry next week. I want to address this. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Yes, I will be crying next week. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee that next week I will be crying because there will be tears of joy when Trump wins the election, okay? When he gets to 270 Electoral College votes, when he wins, he's going to get more than 300 Electoral College votes, okay? So you are absolutely right. I will be crying, okay? So great job. I mean, whoever said you're going to cry next week, I mean, my God, you can predict the future. This is so awesome. Hey, we gotta hear more from you, because oh my God, this person can predict the future. How could you tell that I'm gonna cry? I really am. Next week I'm gonna cry. When Trump wins, there'll be tears of joy. Okay, I'm gonna be so happy that I'm gonna be crying. Okay. Ever seen tears of joy? We all have tears of joy. Many people, after they win big awards, or they win a competition, or they get a gold medal in some contest or whatever, they cry. Even political candidates, they cry. When they win, when they get the concession phone call from the other candidate, okay? Even Trump may shed a few tears. Who knows? Who knows? Trump is so passionate about making America great again. He has strong emotions. So when Kamala Harris makes that concession phone call, when Kamala Harris calls Trump next week and says, "Donald, I concede, you've won. Congratulations, Mr. President." When Kamala makes that phone call, Trump may even have a tear or two. Who knows, right? So yes, many people are going to cry next week. There will be tears of joy. Tears of joy. Absolutely. Okay, somebody says, "I'll bring you tissues, Tassif." Yes, please bring me tissues. Okay? Okay, because I'm going to need them to wipe the tears of joy. Okay? All right? Listen, my friends, I've got so much of optimism. I've got so much of energy and enthusiasm. I've got so much of energy. And I'm thinking so positive. We are going to win. The Republicans will win. We will win the majority in the U.S. Senate. We will win a bigger majority in the House. And Donald Trump will win back the White House, the beautiful White House. He said that during the rally at Madison Square Garden. He said, beautiful, beautiful White House. Hold on, let's see. Wow, lots of comments pouring in. 1 hour, 4 minutes into the live stream. 1 hour, 4 minutes into the live stream. And we have 9,000 people who watched this so far. 9,000, okay? My friends, help me reach more people. Please do. Please help me reach more people. And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already. Who's here for the first time? Who's here for the first time? Let me know. Who's here for the first time? Victor writes me. Lynn writes, I know you. Lynn, you know me? Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah, you know me. That's wonderful. Okay. Yeah, if you watch my channel, then you definitely know me, right? Let's see. I am trying to keep up with the live chat. So many comments coming. A lot of haters out there too. Kanchan Srivastava is asking, sir, is Trump winning? Trump is winning. Trump is winning big. It's going to be a major victory for Trump. Okay, he needs to get to 270. He's going to get way more than 270 electoral college votes because he's going to win Georgia. He's going to win North Carolina. Pennsylvania also he might win. Arizona is looking good. Nevada is looking good. And who knows? Who knows? Trump might win New York. After that massive rally that Trump had in New York, he might win New York. Landslide victory for Trump. So, Kanchan Srivastava, I hope that answers your question. Thank you for asking the question. My friends, ask me questions. I'm happy to answer. Let's just treat each other with respect. Carol writes, how many electoral votes does he have now? Well, we're going to find out on the night of the election how many electoral votes Trump gets, right? I mean, are you asking me for prediction? Are you asking me for prediction? Like how many I think he has? Is that what you're asking me? So, hold on. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to do an electoral map analysis, but let me finish what I was saying, okay? Because I don't want my thoughts to get lost here. 3rd Congressional District in Wisconsin, after many years of the seat being held by a Democrat, a Republican has won the seat in the last election, and now Congressman Derek Van Orden running for re-election. I think he's going to win. He's doing great. That's the 3rd Congressional District seat in Wisconsin. Now, the 2nd Congressional District seat, that is held by a Democrat. Okay, the 2nd Congressional District. By the way, I live in the 2nd Congressional District, so this is the area where I live, and I've told you before the county in which I live. It is very, very blue, and so the 2nd Congressional District includes Dane County, where I live, and the 2nd Congressional District it's held by a Democrat, okay? It's been in Democrat hands for many years, and we have a Republican who's running against the incumbent Democrat. He's working hard, the Republican candidate, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens on election night, but this is definitely a tough district. The 2nd Congressional District is a tough one because the Democrats have a very big majority here. And there's another one, the 4th Congressional District, that's in Milwaukee. That is also a very, very blue district. So the 2nd Congressional District in Wisconsin and the 4th Congressional District seat in Wisconsin, these are the two that are very blue, the 2nd and the 4th. But the rest, I think, will remain in Republican hands, okay? There's also the 8th Congressional District up in Northeast Wisconsin. It is now a vacant seat because Congressman Mike Gallagher, Republican Congressman Mike Gallagher, he used to have that seat, and then he resigned from Congress. He left Congress, and so that seat is now vacant. But the 8th congressional district, it is Trump country. It is Trump territory. So we can quite certainly guarantee that the 8th congressional district seat will remain in Republican hands. The Republican candidate who's running, I think he's going to win, so it's going to be in Republican hands. So the 1st congressional district seat, I think we're going to keep that in Republican hands. The 2nd is a tough one. The 3rd, I think that we're going to keep in Republican hands. The 4th is a tough one, but the 5th, I think we're going to do pretty good. Hold on one second. I got to look at something here. Okay. I have to look at the map here for... Okay. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the electoral map, so I just had to pull that up. Brian writes, you mean the House of Representatives? Absolutely, I'm talking about the House of Representatives. So Wisconsin has 8 congressional districts. The 1st, I think, will remain in Republican hands. The 2nd is a tough one because it is now held by a Democrat, and this is a very, very blue district. So the 2nd is a tough one. The 3rd one, I think, will remain in Republican hands. The 4th one, just like the second congressional district, the 4th one is also a tough one because it's a blue district. The 5th one, I think we are going to keep in Republican hands. The 6th, I think we're going to keep in Republican hands. The 7th, we'll keep in Republican hands. The 8th, I think will also stay in Republican hands. So we are looking good here in Wisconsin. I don't know about all the other seats all over the country because obviously there are so many seats in the House of Representatives, right? Lots of seats. So I can't comment on the different races that are taking place. But I think we the Republicans, we will not only keep the majority, we will grow the size of the majority in the House of Representatives. I think it's going to happen. Okay, so let me see some comments. Hold on. Ever Inferno writes, what did Tossif say? What did I say? Did I say something? Okay. Ever Inferno is a Kamala supporter, I think. Okay. Brian is making fun of me, okay? I mean, what are you making fun of, Brian? I mean, really, I want to know. What did I say? That's so funny. I don't know. Okay. My friends, all those who are supporting this channel, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Please subscribe if you have not done so already. If you are a new viewer, okay. Tiffany writes, we support you, Tassif. Thank you. Thank you so very much. You know, your support, the wonderful members of this community, with you, it's because of your support and your words of encouragement that I continue to do these live streams. So I really thank you. Heather writes, I like this channel. Thank you, Heather. Amanda writes, Trump is my president. That's true, Amanda. He's my president also. Okay. Okay, somebody is writing why Muslims are supporting Trump. Well, why won't Muslims support Trump? Why won't they? Listen, let's keep let's keep race and religion and color aside. Freedom loving people support Trump. Okay, people who want peace and prosperity, they support Trump. Okay, so Christians, Jews, Muslims, any other religion, they all support Donald Trump. Any person or any group of people, if they want peace, if they want economic prosperity, if they want to see America great again, they will support Trump. Okay, regardless of race or religion. And yes, Trump did get massive endorsement from highly respected Muslim leaders. It was during a rally in Michigan, and I talked about it on my channel. You can go back and look at that live stream. I talked about it. Okay? And really, Trump, with that endorsement from the highly respected Muslim leaders, with that endorsement, I think Trump has won Michigan. I think Trump has won Michigan. Trump has won Michigan. Absolutely. Gretchen Whitmer can try all she wants to help Kamala win. It's not going to work, Gretchen. Okay, it's not going to work. I know Kamala Harris is getting support from, different governors and different senators and different former elected officials. Like Obama is out there campaigning for Kamala. Bill Clinton is out there campaigning for Kamala. And then, Michelle Obama is out there campaigning for Kamala. And there are other people out there campaigning for Kamala. And even like Beyonce is out there campaigning. Beyonce appeared on, at a rally or something. I don't know what it was. But she supports Kamala. And I think Bruce Springsteen, John Legend, they are out there trying to help Kamala. It's not going to work. Okay? It's not going to work. Nothing's going to work. I have said over and over again, and I will continue to say it each and every day, support for Donald Trump continues to grow. Okay? Regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, color of the skin, doesn't matter. Christians, Jews, Muslims, freedom-loving people. They are freedom-loving people. They are supporting Donald Trump. And it is this campaign that Trump has. This campaign, this is a historic campaign. It is the most amazing campaign. Because I remember 2016. Okay, I remember 2016. I remember 2020. But this one, the 2024 campaign that Trump is doing, this is by far the most powerful, the most significant, and just the most overwhelmingly energizing and positive campaign. Okay, this campaign, I think decades from now, people are going to be talking about Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. What we are experiencing, my friends, this is history. We are part of history. We are part of history. Okay? If we are alive and well, years from now, decades from now, we will be talking about the 2024 presidential campaign. People talk about Ronald Reagan, right? People talk about how Ronald Reagan won 49 states. We talk about that, right? Even as we discuss the 2024 election predictions, we talk about what happened in the 80s. So, just like that, decades from now, people will be talking about the 2024 presidential campaign that Trump is running. Okay? Shanti writes, "Hi, sir. I'm from India." Well, thank you for joining. Hey, it's wonderful to see people from so many different parts of the world tune in. We have in the United States people from the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Southern states. You're all tuning in for these live streams. You're all participating in the live chat window. And then we also have viewers from other countries, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, my four favorite allies. And then we have, people from Asia, different parts of Asia, like, Philippines, and then India and Pakistan and Bangladesh, and different other different countries like South Africa, and I'm sure there are many more. Okay, so it is so wonderful to see so much of support, so much of support. Okay, let's see what's happening in the live chat window. Lots of comments, lots and lots of comments. Emily Cantanza is here. Emily, thank you for being here. That's so wonderful. Mickey is here. Hello, Mickey. Scott Wells. Thanks all for being here. Dana is here. Okay. Anurag is here. Anurag writes, Tausif uncle, what's up? I'm in India now. So you are. Anurag, you are from Indiana, right? The US state of Indiana. But now you are in India. Are you visiting? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Anurag watching from India. Okay, that's great. Where in India are you right now? Which part of India? Okay. Let's see. Let me check out some comments here. Okay, so Orissa. Okay, so you're in Orissa. Okay. Okay, thanks for sharing that. Okay. Vipul is here. Vipul writes, "Hi, loser." See, this is like classic liberal. Okay. Vipul just said, "Hi, loser." I mean, is that how you greet someone? Is that how you greet someone, by saying "Hi, loser"? I mean, this is just ridiculous, okay? It is ridiculous. I mean, this is, you never, listen, you never greet someone like that, okay? Even if you don't like that person. I live in a very, Vipul, are you referring to me? Okay, I don't know. I'm just. Oh, now Vipul writes vote Trump. I don't know what's that about. Vipul is probably trying to play some games here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna block Vipul. Okay. Because, I have seen some of the previous comments Vipul made. Now he's writing vote Trump. But, I can see Vipul's previous comments. I think Vipul is just playing games here, okay? He's writing vote Trump just so I don't block him. Vipul probably figured out that I'm going to block him, and then he started writing vote Trump. Okay? No, that kind of trick's not going to work here, because I saw Vipul's previous comments, and trust me, not a Trump supporter. Okay. All right. Uh, reading comments. Let's see. Let's see what else I can do here. Um, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I've blocked the people I need to block. All right. Okay. See, I'm not going to block anyone for just disagreeing with me. You can disagree with me 24/7, but insults not going to happen. I mean, remember when I did live streams even like some weeks ago and I said I don't want to block anyone? Remember when I said that I don't want to block anyone? But really people started testing my patience, and they started writing the haters such nasty stuff that I was compelled to start blocking. All right, my friends. So let me just tell you, to all those who are here genuinely participating in a conversation, if you are here to debate, to share your thoughts, I mean, you are welcome. Absolutely. All right. Okay. So I think there was a question about the electoral map. Let me revisit the map. I will revisit the map, and I will ask you to vote whenever I mention a state. If you just vote whether you think Trump's going to win that state or not, that'll be helpful. Okay, give me 1 second because I have to pull up this other screen. Okay, let's revisit. Let's revisit the map. Emily writes, "Hey Tassif." Emily, do you have a question? Okay, so Jessica is writing, "Brother, why you are voting for Trump? They hate immigrants, whether if you're legal or illegal, it doesn't matter." So Jessica is trying to say that Trump opposes immigrants. Doesn't matter legal or illegal, right? Well, Jessica, let me remind you, Jessica, and let me remind everyone else who's watching, that Donald Trump's wife is an immigrant. Anytime someone says Trump hates immigrants, you just have to see that Donald Trump's wife, our former First Lady and soon to be First Lady, is also an immigrant. So really, this statement is false. The statement that Trump hates immigrants, that is absolutely false. That is absolutely false. Trump supports immigrants who come here legally, okay? Do you agree with me, my friends? Okay, let's write this. Trump supports legal immigrants. Can we write that? Please repeat that sentence. Trump supports legal immigrants. People writing agree. That is great. One Texas miner is here. Good to see you. Trump supports legal immigrants. Lots of people are agreeing with me. That is great. So, Jessica, I hope that addresses your point, right? Amanda writes, Trump supports the law. Absolutely. Trump supports the law. Law and order. We are a nation of law and order. We are a nation of immigrants. Alan writes, Trump wins in a landslide. By the way, my friends, those who are here for the first time, and if you don't know much about me, I'm going to post the link to my website here that you can click on if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to click on it. But you can, if you visit my website, you will be able to know more about me, okay? All right, I'm trying to pin that message. Give me a second. Okay, did I pin that message? Okay, I think it's there. My website, you can click on it. By the way, I'm running a poll. The question is, do you think that the Republicans will maintain the majority in the U.S. House of Representatives? Please vote if you have not done so already. Based on the comments that I see, I can draw the conclusion that when I block someone in the live chat, some of those people come back using a different account. Because if you pay attention to the kinds of comments I'm getting, you can see that I block someone, so that person can no longer comment, and somebody else comes in who writes very similar comments. The style of writing is very similar. Then you know that there are people out there with multiple accounts, and if you block one account, they use the other account to come in. I mean, this is a coordinated effort to try to slow down my channel and to create disruption in the live chat window. I mean, do you see what's happening? Does that make sense? Do you agree with what I just said? Yeah, Claudia writes agree. So really, because I can see like the same style of writing, and some of these trolls out there, they actually have grammatical errors in the comments that they write. Okay, spelling errors and grammatical errors, and you can see the same kind of grammatical errors when you block one troll, and suddenly some different name appears writing similar comments with the same grammatical error. Then you know it's the same person. Okay. Sadly, these people don't have productive things to do, so they're coming here, trying to create disruption in our constructive conversation. So Donald Trump, he's going to be a president for everyone, for all Americans, okay? Christians, Jews, Muslims, whatever the color of the skin, doesn't matter. Trump is going to be the president for all Americans, for all Americans. And that's why people are overwhelmingly supporting Trump. And as I was saying, Michigan, Trump has already won Michigan. Trump has already won Michigan. That's it. When the highly respected Muslim leaders in Michigan, when they endorsed Donald Trump, and not just an endorsement through like some press release or some statement, the highly respected Muslim leaders, they appeared on stage. Donald Trump invited them on stage, and they stood on stage with Donald Trump, and they endorsed Donald Trump for president. I mean, that was such an amazing thing to see. Such an amazing thing to see. It is so wonderful. So wonderful, my friends. This election, Muslims for Trump. Muslims are supporting Trump. Absolutely. It is happening. Okay? It is happening. Michigan for Trump. And if you want, you can write that in the live chat. Muslims for Trump. It absolutely. Okay. I am going to talk about the electoral map. We have to visit the map again and see what the different possibilities are. Give me 1 second. I'm going to change the screen. My computer is acting a little slow today. Okay. Let's talk about the map. Give me a few more seconds and then we'll go into the discussion. Okay. So, given the powerful endorsement, let's see. Okay. So given the powerful endorsement that Donald Trump received in Michigan, you think that Michigan is going to be for Trump, right? Do you think Michigan is going to be for Trump? Do you think Michigan is going to vote for Trump? Let me know. Who's going to be the first to comment? Cheryl writes yes. Swaggy writes yes. Okay. Claudia Greenwood writes yes. Ryan writes 100%. Okay. So if I put Michigan as red, that is 15 electoral college votes for Michigan. Tiffany writes Michigan for Trump. I'm reading your comments. So if Trump, looking at the battleground states, if Trump wins Michigan, that puts him at 244 electoral college votes. What about Georgia? What about Georgia? You think Trump's going to win Georgia? Let's go one by one. So I asked if Michigan's going to vote for Trump. Yes, especially after that rally where the Muslim leaders endorsed Trump. That's a victory for Trump in Michigan. So Michigan, 15 electoral college votes for Trump. What about Georgia? Let me ask about Georgia. Tony writes Georgia, yes. Swaggy writes yes. Okay. Ultra writes 100% Georgia. Cheryl writes yes for Georgia. Okay, so Georgia for Trump. That puts him at 260. 260. We still have not decided Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Nevada, Arizona. And Trump is already at 260 based on our math. If you give Trump Michigan, if you give Trump Georgia, that puts him at 260. He needs 10 more. He needs 10 more. Do you think Trump is going to win North Carolina? Do you think Trump is going to win North Carolina? Let me know. A viewer writes North Carolina will go Trump. Okay. Anyone else? Alan writes yes. Claudia writes yes. Steve writes yes, obviously. One Texas Minor writes definitely. Okay, so if I put North Carolina for Trump, that's 276. That is 276. That means out of the battleground states, if Trump wins Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia, he wins. He wins. Michigan, Georgia, North Carolina puts him at 276. He wins. But let's keep going. Let us keep going. Do you think Trump is going to win Wisconsin? Evan writes, what about Wisconsin? Well, let me ask you, what about Wisconsin? What do you think is going to happen in Wisconsin? I want to get your thoughts. Dana writes yes. Tiffany says no. Tiffany, you don't think Wisconsin's going to go for Trump? Gerlina writes yes. MGA writes yes. Claudia writes yes. John Drake writes yes. Okay. All right. So if Trump wins Wisconsin, he's going to be at 286. Tiffany writes, no, I don't, sadly, Tossif. All right. All right, Tiffany, no, I understand that. I'm here, I'm asking questions. Some people will say yes, some will say no. Okay. If Trump wins Wisconsin, that puts him at 286. Okay, 286. Based on this scenario, I'm telling you, even without Wisconsin, Trump's going to be at 276 because he gets Michigan, he gets North Carolina, he gets Georgia. And so if he wins Wisconsin, great. If he does not, he can still win if he wins Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia. But let's say he wins Wisconsin. Give me 1 second. I had to get my I had to get my charger cable. All right. So if he wins Wisconsin, he's going to be at 286. What about Pennsylvania? What do you think about Pennsylvania? Is Trump going to win Pennsylvania? Joe writes, Michigan is not 100%. Is it? Michigan, I think, is 100% for Trump. I think it is. I think it is for Trump, 100%. What do you think about Pennsylvania? Claudia writes, yes, Pennsylvania. One Texas Minor writes, I think he's also going to win Pennsylvania. Is Jet over here? Jet, are you here? Because I know Jet is from Pennsylvania. So Jet, if you are here, would you please let us know what you think about Pennsylvania? Especially, I think, after that visit to McDonald's in Feasterville in Pennsylvania, I think he's going to win Pennsylvania. And also that rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Okay, let's assume he wins Pennsylvania. He's going to be at 305. 305 Electoral College votes. Okay? Do you think he's going to win Arizona? What about Arizona? Claudette is here. Hello, Claudette. Thanks for joining. Okay, Arizona, yes. Tiffany writes, yes, Arizona. Okay. So, Tiffany, you don't feel very confident about Wisconsin, but you think Arizona he's going to win. Okay. All right, yeah. Alan writes, yes, I live in Arizona. Okay. Okay, so if he wins Arizona, he's going to be at 316. What about Nevada? Any thoughts on Nevada? What about Nevada? Okay. Ultra writes, I live in Nevada, it's Trump. Okay, that's good to hear. Hodges writes, Nevada for Trump. That's wonderful. John writes, Nevada for Trump, told you. Okay. So if we give Nevada to Trump, he wins 322 Electoral College votes. So Trump has the potential of winning 322 Electoral College votes, not taking into account New York, although Trump said that he's going to win New York. King Bells is writing, Harris will win Pennsylvania and Ohio. Wow. Okay, Pennsylvania, I know that Democrat voters, they want Harris to win Pennsylvania. I get that. But Ohio? You think Harris is going to win Ohio? You think Kamala Harris is going to win Ohio? Really, you think that? You think that Harris is going to win Ohio? Claudette writes, toss if no disrespect, but that's way off target. Okay, so Claudette, are you referring to the 322 figure that I presented? Rose is here. Hello, Rose. King Bells is writing, Trump insulted Ohio. Well, Trump's VP pick is from Ohio. Trump picked J.D. Vance as running mate, and J.D. is from Ohio. So how did Trump insult Ohio? Really, no. I mean, Ohio, trust me, Ohio is for Trump. Absolutely. Ohio is for Trump. Alan writes, no way Ohio is not Harris. Yes, Ohio is not Harris. Ohio is Trump territory. So many comments coming. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read the comments, and the comments go away really fast. Okay. One Texas miner writes, the military is definitely for Trump. Absolutely. Military, members of the military, military families will support Trump. My friends, who's here for the first time? Let me know who's here for the first time. I see lots of new names here. Are you here for the first time? If you are, please let me know. Word writes, toss if makes Kamala lovers cry. I know there are people out there, they love Kamala Harris, they love Tim Walz. That's okay. I'm just sharing with you the facts. I really am. These are the facts. These are the truth. Now, when I make a prediction about the different states that Trump's going to win versus what Kamala will win, I'm not saying I'm going to be 100% accurate. All I'm saying is there's a strong pathway. There's a strong pathway for Donald Trump to get to 270. If Trump wins Michigan, Georgia, North Carolina, he wins. If he wins Wisconsin, great. If he wins Pennsylvania, great. Nevada, Arizona, great. I would love to see Trump win as many states as possible, but he needs to get to 270, and I think he's going to get to 270. Okay? All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, so really, I mean, let me let me look at the poll. If you have not voted in the poll yet, please do so, my friends. Do you think that the Republicans will maintain the majority in the U.S. House of Representatives? John Drake writes, yes, red wave incoming. That is absolutely true. John, red wave incoming. You know what? I am thinking of doing another poll. So let me end this poll. I want to do another poll here. It's going to be a very interesting poll that I want to do. Um, so please vote in this poll, and then I will start another poll. I'm going to start another poll. Hold on. I'm going to need a different pen here. Anurag writes, Harris will lose. Anurag, thank you. That's what I love to hear, that Harris will lose. Anurag is smart. Anurag has a good prediction that Harris will lose. Okay. So I'm ending the poll and I'm going to start a new one. End the poll. Let's see. 694 votes. 65-34. 65-34. Okay. So my friends, the poll that I conducted tonight, the question was, do you think that the Republicans will maintain the majority in the U.S. House of Representatives? 694 people voted. 65% said yes, 34% said no, meaning 65% of the people said that yes, the Republicans will maintain the majority in the U.S. House of Representatives. Let me start another poll. Do you plan, as an American citizen, do you plan to vote early or vote on the day of the election? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. So as an American citizen, do you plan to vote early or vote on the day of the election? Now, some of you voted early already. So the first option is going to be vote early / already voted early. The second option will be vote on election day. Okay, started the poll. Please respond to the poll question. As an American citizen, do you plan to vote early or vote on the day of the election? Let's see. Please respond, my friends. I'm doing a second poll. I'm doing a second poll tonight. I usually do one poll per night. Anurag is writing, I look so young today. Do I look young? It may be my longer hair. It's actually time for a haircut. My hair's kind of long. It doesn't fall long too much. It's like kind of wavy. So maybe it's because of the hair that I look that I look younger, but thank you. I take that as a compliment. All right. The question, my friends, is, as an American citizen, do you plan to vote early or vote on the day of the election? So the first option is already voted early / will vote early. And then the other plan is vote on election day. $50 votes already in. Can we get like a couple of hundred votes? Claudia writes, I voted for Trump. Thank you, Claudia. By the way, this question is for anyone. I mean, doesn't matter if you plan to vote for Trump or Kamala. I just want to know if you plan to vote early, if you already voted early, or if you are going to vote on the day of the election, okay? So let me know. Let me know, my friends. Please vote. $55 votes in. All right. A viewer is writing, what's your professional background? See, that's a valid question. What's my professional background? You know, at the top of this live chat window, you are going to see a website. It's my website. It is tausifanam.net. You can go to my website. My biography is there. Frank says, beautiful ring, Tausif. Oh, you love this ring? This one? I've been wearing it for, I don't know, like maybe like 17 years or something. This is my all-time ring. I've been wearing it since I was a teenager, actually. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think I started wearing this ring since I was maybe like, I don't know, 18, maybe like 17, maybe 17, 18. So I've had it for a really long time. Really long time. Claudia writes, I had to show my ID when I voted. Well, that's a good thing. You know, we the Republicans, we the freedom-loving people, we support voter ID. You know what the Democrats want? The Democrats, they want people to be able to vote without ID. The Democrats want people to be able to vote without ID. You know, and you know the fact that the Democrats support illegal immigration, you know, that raises the question, does it have something to do with elections, right? If there's no voter ID, how do you make sure that only American citizens are voting, right? If there's no voter ID. And I support proof of citizenship. That's what I support. Proof of citizenship to be able to vote, you know? Yeah, because with so many illegal immigrants into the country, there are concerns. There are concerns that there may be voter fraud. There may be voter fraud. There are concerns. People have concerns. We have to have election integrity. We need election integrity. And that's why I think it is important to have a system that would make sure that people who are registering to vote are U.S. citizens. I mean, do you agree? Do you agree with what I said? There should be some safeguards in the system to make sure that only U.S. citizens are able to vote. You know, the Democrats, they want non-citizens to vote. I'm not now. Non-citizens can mean a lot of things. Non-citizens can mean legal non-citizens, illegal non-citizens, but I think non-citizens, doesn't matter if it's legal or illegal, non-citizens should not be able to vote. But you see that there are some places in the United States where local government officials, they are trying to give non-citizens, the legal non-citizens, the right to vote in municipal elections. Like in New York. They tried it in New York. They are trying, like the Democrats are trying to extend voting rights for municipal elections to non-citizens. And that is unacceptable. Unacceptable, my friends. And also, Chuck Schumer said this in 2022. He supports a pathway to citizenship for the illegal immigrants. And if the illegal immigrants get a pathway to citizenship, what does that mean? Citizenship means the right to vote. So really, the long-term plan that the Democrats have is to give citizenship to the illegal immigrants, but we can never allow that to happen. And that's why, my friends, we have to vote for Donald Trump. We have to vote for Republican candidates appearing on your ballot, whether it's for Senate or House or State Assembly, State Senate, doesn't matter. Vote for Republicans, okay? Vote for Republicans up and down the ballot. And we have to make sure that only U.S. citizens have the right to vote in American elections. Okay, my friends. So I'm running this poll. As an American citizen, do you plan to vote early or vote on the day of the election? Most people are saying already voted / will vote early. So it seems that there is a strong emphasis on voting early, which is a good thing. I recommend voting early if you can. Okay, vote early. All right, my friends. So I may be doing that poll again because I know whenever I do on the same day, I do a second poll. The second poll may not get as many response as the first poll. And so, I may be doing this poll again. As an American citizen, do you plan to vote early or vote on the day of the election? So maybe next time I'll do it again. My friends, I will end the poll now. I'm going to end the poll. Okay. So I see that most people said that they already voted early or will vote early. I will do this poll again. I think next day when I do another live stream, I'll start with this poll. That way we will get maybe hundreds and hundreds of responses, maybe over 1,000 responses. Uh, but now there's not enough time to continue with that poll. So, my friends, thank you so very much for joining me tonight. I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I really appreciate you all being here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your kind message, kind words, words of encouragement. Thank you so very much, my friends. I'm going to end this live stream now. I will try to get some sleep. I've got an important day in the morning. So thank you so very much. It is so amazing to be able to spend 2 hours, more than 2 hours, with you all tonight on this live stream. Thank you once again, my friends. If you have not voted yet, please vote. If you have not voted yet, please vote. Vote early. Vote for Donald Trump. Vote to make America great again. Thank you so very much, my friends. I will be back again. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, share my videos. Thank you, my friends. Trump 2024, make America great again. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.